All right, guys, welcome to another episode of LIFFT. I'm your co-host, Bravo. To my left, we have. And to my right, we have. Yay, that's the crew. And we are back for a full breakdown. That's how we're going to run this now, a full Week 8 breakdown. The Thursday, the Sunday, the Monday.
We're just coming
bang. We're just gonna let it out, and you guys are gonna just love life. All right. So here we go. We're gonna break this down on the Thursday game. I'm gonna start us off. All right.
Who do we got?
We got the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, we do.
Whew, flying down south to Tampa Bay to take on Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. Man, Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, man. What's he projected? 13-8 against the tough defense of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like Lamar in this a lot. Yeah. You know what? The Buccaneers showed that they can get one on.
No, that number's from last week.
No,
he's projected 29-5.
Oh,
10 straight completions for Walker.
Yeah, he's projected 29-5 this week. A bunch of questionables going on over here. We got Mark Andrews. I think he's still battling a knee injury. But he's probably going to be. He was a limited participant today in practice. So we're going to keep a note of that, and we're going to just keep that idea going. Rashad Bateman, also a questionable guy. He didn't practice Tuesday due to a foot injury. You're going to want to monitor that if you have Bateman, as well as Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards' knee. You're going to want to limit that too as well. Might be a big week this week for Drake. Who knows? And Justice Hill.
So who's he going to be really trying to throw this ball to in that backfield, if not those people who are questionable right now? Could we see more of Devin Duvernay?
It's very possible. I think Devin Duvernay is going to have a bigger week this week. Also, DeMarcus Robinson, I think you're going to see a little bit more uptick from him.
You know who I hope we see this week? A little bit of Deshaun Jackson.
That would be nice. They still haven't bumped him from the practice squad.
No,
he is still. But I guarantee you, down the stretch, if we start seeing some people go down, you will see that come up.
100%. All right, let's take our talents all the way down to South Beach here. We're going with Tom Brady first off. Man, oh man.
I don't know what happened with this Buccaneers team. Mike Evans, open, falling down defender, downfield, wide open, perfect pass, drops it.
Bro.
Tom Brady was having, I would say he was throwing good passes. Just, they were not making plays.
They haven't since week 5. They haven't had a touchdown since week 5.
At all.
That's terrible.
And you know,
I've been playing Tom Brady this whole. I gotta sit him this week.
Yeah.
I had to do the same thing with Aaron. As soon as Tua came back, I was like,
the Tom Brady show is over.
And I don't know about you guys watching this, but for me, I don't like a Thursday game. If I'm playing a player on a Thursday, my stomach's in knots.
Yeah.
All right. Now Tom Brady's gonna be playing on this Thursday. After the weeks he's had, you would think Tom Brady's going to show out. He's going to do what he does best.
Sit him and he shows out.
And then that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to sit him, he's going to show out, and I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah.
30 points, and then I'm going to lose. By the way, I'm 2-0 in fantasy. I'm not 2-0. I'm 2-5 now.
But you're on a win streak.
We're on a win streak. We're on a 2-win streak.
Moving on up.
No thanks to, realistically, Tom Brady. But anyways, Leonard Fournette, man.
Doing nothing.
No, last week, again, they were just against the Panthers, who kind of
the worst team. Yes, I know.
But
1-5.
But what I was going to say was I think they found resurgence in the fact that Christian McCaffrey's gone now.
Absolutely.
So with having said that, we should hopefully have more run game from Tampa Bay. So I'm gonna be confident with Leonard Fournette in my lineup this week. I like it. I hope he has a bounce back week. I think it happens.
Yeah, I honestly think he's gonna have a good week this week. Hopefully these receivers can get it together. They have such talent over here, and it's just a shame to see this happening over here.
Juju's bad.
Hopefully they can have a nice bounce back week this week. For their sake, they're gonna need it.
Yeah. Julio Jones is he's hurt with the knee. Russell Gage, what is he? He's got the hammy happening. Mike Evans, I'm pretty sure he had something with a knee happening. Oh, I just went super zoom on mine.
Yeah, I hope Cameron Brate's okay. I know he's dealing with a neck injury still. He had a concussion in his last game that he was out in, and now he just got a neck injury. So, prayers out to him, man. I hope he heals up and actually comes back to the field. He was a good player, especially at tight end.
That's a fact, and especially because tight ends are so scarce. Kate Otto, I wouldn't be a bad pickup this week.
Yeah.
My man had 4 receptions for 64 yards. Yeah, got you 10 points.
10 points last week.
10 points.
I didn't notice that. I didn't even know Kyle Rudolph is even on this team.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Unless they actually got traded at
Crazy.
some point.
I think it was
he was like a free agent. He wasn't even playing.
Oh, they have his. Looks like he's in a Bills outfit right here.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, pretty much done with this game here. Let's take our turn. What's our next game here?
Next up, and it'll take us into our first, and this one I believe is a London game.
London.
9:30 a.m. ESPN Plus. Denver at Jacksonville. No Russell Wilson due to the torn whatever quad situation. So that being said, enter, what the hell is that guy's name? Brett Ripon or whatever, Reapin, whatever the hell his name is. Whatever the hell his name is. Gonna be honest with you guys, not much I would really start with over here. Until they figure out what kind of team they are and who they're gonna be, only must start I would have here is the Broncos defense. The only thing that's holding them in the game.
Honestly, especially with Mike Boone going on an IR, he's going to be out for several weeks, and they just signed Marlon Mack to the practice squad.
Yep.
So, and there's active talk about Judy, going to possibly getting a trade. So you never know. This team is just,
their running backs, they're both
terrible.
Decently projections here, but nothing solid, and it's always a wild card with their running backs. You don't know what's going to happen. They're going up against a tough Jacksonville team that just was really bowling out, honestly, early on against the New York Giants last week. So, nothing really here that I would have as a solid pick.
Yeah.
On the other side of the football, though, in Jacksonville, Brian, can you tell them what happened over there this weekend?
Man, my man Travis Etienne is going to be the #1 starter.
And why is that?
Because James Robinson.
God damn.
He got traded to the Jets.
Holy Christ. Travis Etienne skyrockets automatic #1 spot over there. My boys projected 16-3. And I think even though they took an L to the Giants, they still did a lot of positive things in that football game, and I'm going to look to see them capitalize on that momentum going forward.
Facts. Another man up for the running backs, Jermichael Hasty.
Whew.
He's going to be the backup there. He's not a start. You don't want to do that.
This is just a watcher.
Yeah,
you want to watch this.
But just, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Someone might get hurt.
You have him on a bench. You enter him in the lineup. Gets you 20 points.
Hopefully.
Now you're talking a different ball game.
Forget about it. You hear me?
Forget about it.
Christian Kirk.
Yeah, talk to me.
Christian Kirk, not too bad too.
No?
He projected 17 points last week.
Yeah.
He's definitely could be somebody that brings you potential points this week.
Yeah, Marvin Jones too had a nasty one-handed catch last week. I love it. Hopefully Trevor Lawrence can start turning this football team around, and who knows, man? Maybe they make something happen over there this week.
I like Trevor Lawrence.
I do too. I like him. Zay Jones in that lineup. If you have him, it's a possible flex up. He got 10-9 last week. He had 4 receptions, 54 yards, and he had a carry for 14 yards. So, just you never know. Just keep it. I mean, I played against him. I thank God he didn't go off. But.
I'm not like a fan of their tight ends, and like this past weekend, it was a tight end weekend, tight ends day, National Tight Ends Day, and didn't really see much tight end play.
No.
Evan Ingram.
No. No Font, nothing.
Evan Ingram, my man's projected 7.5 this week. coming off a 10.7 game from last week against the Giants. He caught 4 or 7 targets, 70 for 67 yards. It's still a decent play, but it's not. You know, hey, I mean, at the end of the day, it was better than my guy. So.
Andrew, show up.
But anyway, Justin, what do we got going on next?
All right, I thought we were passing it to you. I got you.
Oh,
We got Carolina at Atlanta.
Carolina.
I honestly, PJ Walker caught my attention this weekend. My man threw a dime in the end zone. So I want to say it was DJ Moore. Not really sure, but oh my Lanta.
That's a fact. You like him though. He had 16 for 22 attempts, 177 yards in the air, 2 tutties,
19-7.
no interceptions, no fumbles, no. We like him. Why not?
If you guys picked up some Chuba Hubbard and added him onto your team, you want to monitor him. You got a question mark next to his name.
Yep.
No outlook yet, as of yet, from any of the coaches' staff over there.
They did say though that in the fourth quarter when they took him out, he was gonna go back.
Yes, that is all good news.
So it's very minor. So I'm assuming he's gonna be back next week.
Foreman projected a little bit more than him this week. Only because of this question mark.
Yeah.
Had that question mark not be there, I think it would be about
I'm pretty sure
10-9 split, honestly. But that's just my perspective.
I'm pretty sure he did better than Chuba Hubbard.
In yards probably, but Chuba scored the tutties.
Tutties, yeah.
Oh, he
So
did.
it was.
I'm pretty sure he scored 2 tutties or 1 tutty.
Yeah, he got 1 tutty. My man.
So they lose Christian McCaffrey, and then they come out and play like this. Do we say that he was...
Foreman got the yards, though.
Yeah, Foreman definitely got the yards. 118.
To me, Christian McCaffrey was probably poisoned to this team because they came out playing like freaking...
I felt like a big part of their offense was around them, and you kind of saw it like when Darnold was there. And then this season specifically, as opposed to last season, like you could just sense that not like they have a bunch of people there that can play ball, and they didn't need to center it solely around Christian McCaffrey. So what they did was genius by grabbing those draft picks for their future.
I like it.
I'm not mad at him for it. They're definitely probably going to end up grabbing a quarterback in this coming draft. They have to. I don't really see a franchise on any of these people. I don't see Sam Darnold or Baker Mayfield being like the actual starter here, but a lot of people like Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about him. I think Baker Mayfield really isn't a good football player. I think he's a tough kid. I think he's good at playing, but I don't think he has what it takes to play in the NFL. Yeah. That's just my perspective.
The Mark Sanchez on our hands.
I think it's actually worse than a Mark Sanchez. Because Baker Mayfield hasn't even been to a goddamn playoff. Sanchez has at least.
No.
So, and he's actually took down 2 top teams before he went out.
Yeah.
So,
jeez. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But anyway, on the other side of the ball, what we got going over there on that ATL side?
Ooh. Mariota.
Mariota?
I can't believe that's already actually started.
I'm not surprised either. I think we did.
We're in a PPR league where anything is possible. That boy's gonna run with his feet.
Give me the
I'll
yards.
take the 2 tutties.
Give me the points.
16 points last week. It's projected 20.7 this week.
Tyler Algier takes a nice uptick this week. 12-9.
Tyler Algier.
Yeah,
He's
him and Caleb
Huntley.
Huntley.
On the waivers.
Him and Caleb Huntley were both good people to scoop up. But again, these 2 guys in their backfield, they're splitting carries.
And you just gotta watch because Cordell's coming back from IR soon.
Yes.
So when he gets back from IR, Caleb Huntley's gonna go back to basically the 3rd string again, and you know, Tyler Alger's not gonna get as much work as he was getting. You know, but
for the meantime.
Yeah. So how many games has he been out, Patterson, so far? Because he's guaranteed out for 4.
They
had him out for 4 on the IR. They said he would come back for 4 games.
Week 5 he didn't play, and we're going into week 8 now. So 1, 2, 3. This is 4th week.
Okay, so
after this week, they're going to activate the 21 days.
They're probably going to see where he's at in his recovery, and then make a decision.
He could possibly come back for the Chargers, Carolina, or Chicago, the latest.
Yeah, given that there's no setbacks, yeah, you're going to see that he's going to get in the lineup because they want him back. But as far as the main point guy over here, I'm going to say that it's Tyler Algier.
Yeah, especially if you go over to our TikTok on there's a space in between each letter, but it's LIFFT. We just dropped the waiver wire ads, and Tyler Algier is on there. So you might want to go give that a look. Go over there, check it out, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Let's break it down to our next game here, man. Man, we're talking about the Chicago Bears.
The Bears!
Going into the Lone Star State of the Dallas Cowboys.
After Monday night's game, I think it's safe to say that New England needs to figure out what's going on there. Bears stepped up big this week. Killed it. We love it. I'm hoping that this week they take that same momentum and they punch this team in the mouth. Justin Fields, I don't know how I feel about him just yet as far as putting him in a starting position. He's up on the uprise right now. We went from 23 to 24 to 29. I like those numbers, seeing them go up. When a guy goes for 179 rushing attempts and a touchdown, you love it. 179 yards and passes for a touchdown, you love it.
Love that.
14 rushing attempts, 82 yards, and ran one in. So when a guy runs one in and throws it, you're going to get some good points.
You love that stuff.
Absolutely.
That was funny.
I was gonna have to say something, but then I was gonna because I was about to say, what do you guys think about XYZ? But you were about to do it.
I want to talk about Darnell Mooney. So Darnell Mooney, man, this kid, I'm so I'm at an awe for him for the targets that this guy is getting. He started out so slow, 3, 2, 6, and then he built up. Then he had 5, and then he jumped to 12, and then just hit back down to 6. It's like, what are we doing? You guys have David Montgomery over there. Yeah, cool, start him, but. He's not this. The Bears, bro. They're not gonna get you. He's not gonna get you 20 points. He's not gonna get you 35 points. I'm sorry. He's not gonna do one of those 30 spectacular days. It's not gonna happen. I'm kind of not really a David Montgomery fan this week. I just realized it versus Dallas.
Yeah.
Even though I did say it, Dallas' defense.
Yeah.
Stout, man.
Number 1, baby. Dallas defense.
Michael
number
Parsons,
1.
bro.
So this is going to be definitely a tough game for Justin Fields and them.
Oh yeah.
100%. They're going to be running.
I'm glad that I have Dallas defense. Oh yeah.
Dallas is playing home. Yeah. This is going to be a terrible game for them.
Yeah. So I think it's safe to say that Dallas is going to take this game. Take us over to the other side of the ball.
So I want to ask you, Justin, Dak Prescott, coming back. How do you feel that you started him this week? How do you feel? Do you feel like you can start him again, or do you feel like
I'm iffy about starting him again?
No,
because he's not throwing the ball.
I would still throw.
He got me 19 points.
I would still start him. I would still start him. You have to.
I mean, he's going up against the Bears, and I thought
that's why you're starting him. I won't even let you not talk.
I know, but I don't like that.
He's going to grab your phone and just secretly
I don't like the handoffs. I don't like the handoffs.
I only say that because I think going into this game, Zeke's going to be, he's already questionable. I know he got hit with the leg. He took a leg injury in this game. Yes, he came back. Yes, he played. We're going to want to monitor this now because the game script can change, and if they go in with this game not having, say, Zeke or a Zeke at 100%, I could see a little bit more uptick in the passing game.
Yeah, Tony Pollard fits
that you're going to see the Bears aren't bad completely on defense.
No.
They're out there balling. Khalil Mack is a savage.
Yeah.
So not many running backs are really running up the scores on them. No. So just keep that in mind.
And I gotta say, man, that hit on Noah Brown was crazy. You saw that?
Yeah.
And he, man.
Bro, he was this close from the ground.
I don't even blame him for letting that ball go. It looked horrible. But he's starting to get a lot of projections too, so you might want to watch him.
Yeah. When the Cowboys defense is sitting in there and it's projected at 10 points, we love it. It's great for the projections.
Great, you know what I'm saying? Look at him, he's all cheering. My man went to 4 and 3 this week.
The Cowboys defense is actually almost
I'm
on
hoping
the
to
top.
go 5 and 3 after this week. Hopefully I can take down the man, the myth, the legend, the former heavyweight champion of our division. No. Christian.
Oh,
He's
Christian.
the winner.
Oh,
I want this is my rematch from last year, the last year final. I need to stomp him out. This is my rematch.
That's a Fendi. So if you guys are looking into tight ends again, Dalton Schultz, man. He's rostered in like 78% of leagues. So the percentages that he's not rostered, bro, great.
Yeah.
That's not bad. 9.9 points. I mean, it's the Dallas Cowboys, man. They got a good team.
They do.
You know, I'm just a little upset that, you know, CeeDee Lamb didn't have a crazy game.
He did.
Oh shoot! I just dropped Ezekiel by accident on your team.
Yeah, right. He has my fantasy. We have the stats in him, but he's logged in my thing.
He didn't. CeeDee Lamb didn't get a lot of. He didn't do a lot of anything.
No, you know who else didn't get any love? Michael Gallup.
Yeah, Michael Gallup was a lost soul, and he got lost in translation. But look to him this week, man. I'm telling you, a lot of their players are going to be getting their best play on defense from teams. So just keep that in mind moving forward, that the number 2s and the number 3s on offenses aren't bad pickups in flex plays because of this.
No.
Like, for example, Paris Campbell. Michael Pittman Jr. is the number 1 over there. Paris Campbell went off, had a week. Even Pittman did, but Paris Campbell went off.
Again, he's on our waiver wire, so.
But anyway, guys, next up, we going to South Beach. We got Miami, and they are at Detroit. That's what I meant to say, not in South Beach. We're going to whack-ass Detroit. Big Mama Tua. My boy did his thing. Not great numbers, but I like it for his weak back. Lowered the shoulder and ran through. Cannon for a nice stud, 23 points. He passed for 261 yards, 1 touchdown pass. Rushed 4 attempts, 15 yards. He looked good.
Yeah, looked great.
He, for Miami, with that team, just him at quarterback, makes this team a completely different team.
100%.
All around. Like, between the running backs, the receivers, everything was hitting for Miami this week.
Bro, you got the Cheetah, you got Waddle, Mozart.
Raheem, what was his name? Raheem Mostert, man. 23 points, 23 and a half points this week. Yeah. Rushed for 79 yards, caught 30 air yards. Did he get a touchy? He got the air touchy.
Got the air touchy.
That's it. 16 rushing attempts, man. That's great. Raheem Mostert found a great home over there once he got traded from the 49ers. And Chase Edmonds is just right behind him, man.
Yeah.
Right behind him. They're not doing too bad over there either. I can pull this shit up.
Yeah, they have a nice little twin-headed backfield going on there. And I like it, honestly. Chase Edmonds and Raheem Mostert are a good complementary for each other, honestly. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it because I felt like they were like, not that they can't run, like pound the ball, but like I felt like they were more speedsters and like catching swing passes out of the backfield.
They definitely are.
But they've been doing their thing, honestly, together. Same thing with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And again, Tua out there throwing them the ball just has them just playing better.
Tyreek Hill alone, bro.
Yeah.
All right. But as far as must starts on this team, obviously you're going to start Tua. Tariq is a must. And I would definitely start pretty much their main offense.
You know who?
Both running backs, their tight end, and both their receivers.
I wouldn't start the tight end, but I put him on the waiver wire list this week.
He's gone off.
I like Mike Gesicki, man.
I think this week going up against Detroit, I completely disagree with you guys.
I
really think that Gesicki's actually going to have a week. You guys heard it from me first.
See, it's what I like about Mike Gesicki is the target shares. This man's getting the targets. He's not catching them though. That's the thing that's what we're missing. And it's like he went for it was 3 for 7, but it's like if you would have caught maybe 4 more passes, that 5 would have turned into a 9+ yards. You would have had 13-ish day, 13-ish yards, maybe catch a tutty. Now we're talking 19. Now you're like this, Mike Gesicki. You're fucking loving it, bro. I love it though. But across the ball,
Detroit. I know I did the same thing before. St. Brown, battling concussion protocol. Not sure how it's looking for Sunday. Don't know if he can even be eligible to play. He left the game. Honestly, I need to know how you guys are feeling about this. I'm an owner of St. Brown. He's given me great points up until this point, but the last couple of weeks have been treacherous being a St. Brown owner. It's kind of hard for me to like want to say I want to give up on him, but because of the ceiling, it's just I can't physically do it. But on this terrible Detroit team, I don't know what's happening over here. Between fumbles and injury.
And DeAndre Swift decided last minute he don't want to play and screwed up everybody's goddamn fantasy.
Yeah.
Out with a shoulder and ankle injury. So again, I'm assuming he's gonna play this week. We all thought he was gonna play this week. Last week.
Back.
Especially after a bye.
After
he was
bye.
injured.
So it was 2
weeks bye, back.
But he decided to sit, so now it's another week.
Yeah.
It's like, we're not gonna put him on IR.
I almost feel that St. Brown should have sat out another week. He wouldn't be sitting in concussion protocol right now.
Yeah. That's rough, man.
They're going to need those two guys big
time
in this game against Miami.
So
they're coming ready to shoot. So
expect Jamal Williams to have a better day than what he did. 8.8, not looking good for him. But again, if Swift, decides to come back, I'm assuming they're going to put him on a pitch count.
Yeah, I imagine that. Look to T.J. Hawkinson and probably Josh Reynolds to have some big upticks.
Yeah.
Maybe even Khalif Raymond. Who knows? Honestly, anything is possible when it comes to this Detroit team. They pretty much don't have anything to lose. Their season is at an all-time low right now. And I'm almost positive that in most games they're going to be playing from behind, so they're going to be chucking the ball, which is great for us. Especially as fantasy owners for the receivers.
Yeah.
Getting the most points
so
you can get.
If Miami Dolphins are getting scored on a lot, I forgot who they had last time. Besides, they got scored on by Baltimore a lot. Who was the game after that they got scored on? I forgot who it was. But nonetheless.
Cincinnati? Because that was when Tua went down. The Bills. They beat the Bills.
Nonetheless, what I was going to say was you can throw on Miami. They're going to let you put the points up. So I look for hopefully this team to get a bounce back. I don't think it's going to happen though. Yeah. But
Sunday night against Pittsburgh though, their defense looked pretty good. I'm not even going to lie. Yeah. For Miami, but
to Miami.
No, to Miami. But anyway, moving forward though, Justin, what do we got up next?
The next game, we have the hungry Vikings hoping to bring in the Cardinals to eat them up and become 6-1.
Like that.
Coming off a bye week this week.
Bye week.
So their legs are fresh.
Donald.
Your boy Kirky Ice Cousins. Kirky Ice. Kirky Ice.
We'll talk about Arizona first.
Kirky Ice.
Yeah.
Arizona's visiting.
Okay. Talk about the
Kyler Murray.
It's going to be his to
that
win.
man,
They're going to be
I don't know what to do. He likes to go.
First and goal. Cousins looking end zone. Throws.
Yeah, but he still puts up points, so we love him.
The average in 26.
DeAndre Hopkins back. He's definitely going to be balling against Minnesota. Eno Benjamin. They'll be like Eno.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure because Connor's questionable and looks like he's going to be coming back.
Eno put up a lot of points.
That's because James Conner was out. Eno Benjamin is a very hard
runner. Look to Brian to find those points.
Bro, I'm going to get you these points. I look at them. I dissect these players pretty much. And I figure out who's going to get what. And granted, yes, okay, cool, James Robinson's out.
He calls them up.
Bro, I have their phone number. I called him and I was like, yo, Eno, I need you. It was a Thursday game. Again, I don't like Thursday. But he showed out.
I hope Rondell Moore goes off. Only because I want to have a player of value that somebody maybe wants that I could potentially trade. I'm always in the market. I'm always trying to get a potential better player if I can.
That's a fact. Zach Ertz, man. How do you like him?
I like him, honestly, this week.
11 points.
I like him this week. Since going into the Arizona Cardinal uniform, he has been balling. Kyler Murray obviously likes to be throwing him the football. Not sure how it's going to affect with DeAndre Hopkins being there. It's definitely going to change a little bit, but, Zach Ertz is a great safety valve and a great red zone threat.
Yeah, man. Definitely is.
With Marquise Brown on IR though, and out for the season, Rondell Moore and DeAndre Hopkins are going to be and Robbie Anderson.
I
three.
Think he's going to go back to the outside this week. So look for Rondell Moore to get more of that slot work. So we like that. You know what I'm saying? We like that word.
Yeah, we do.
See, he loves it. He loves it because he loves it. He knows I know this. Watch. Just hope he's like, is he gonna say it?
I was like, you know what I'm saying?
He's gonna get all the pints.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I'm just kidding.
What happens in the room stays in the room. Alright, cool. So, Minnesota Vikings.
Kirky Ice?
Kirky Ice.
You saw that pic, right? He had like 60.
Yeah, the gold
Was it everyone's in the locker room? Or was that his?
No, the guy, they were, I forgot who it was in the locker room. They were like, they were putting the chains on him.
Yeah. Because, you know, he ain't wearing that.
He had his only 40-point game.
Icy Cousins right there, baby.
He didn't even score 40 points, actually.
No.
Never has.
Never.
He hasn't broken 30 yet.
Dalvin Cook. Ranked 15 among all the running backs, man. Again, I don't know why Christian's trying to trade him. But, he's only averaging 17. Yeah, but he's only averaging 17 points.
So he doesn't need
He wanted to trade me then. He wanted Devin Singletary for Dalvin Cook.
That's crazy.
Nah.
Devin Singletary hasn't put up.
I would have done that.
15 points.
Yeah. Talk to me with Singletary down the stretch, though. When all these other guys are hurt.
Yeah,
Dalvin Cook, I watch him one of these weeks get hurt. You're like, wow. I'm grabbed him and lost
That's why.
That's like a scoring. It's like Christian knows when someone's gonna get hurt.
That's
and
why.
Then they get hurt.
That's why he's trying to trade.
That's why. If anybody's watching this in our league, if you propose a trade to me, I'm never taking it ever.
Yeah, I just got proposed dirt too. It was like.
I don't take trades.
Jalen Waddle and Miles Sanders from you, and I'll give you Cortland Sutton and Dalvin Cook.
I don't take trades.
Crazy.
I don't take trades.
Get the hell out of here.
Crazy.
I'll take a trade and they'll get hurt. I'm not taking no trades. I'll rock with the team the whole season.
But anyways, alright, so we like Dalvin Cook in this game, so let's talk wide receiver love.
Justin Jefferson.
Honestly, only Jefferson and Thielen I like.
That's it.
Me too.
Really. That's pretty much it as far as what's definitely starts for me would be Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook. Must starts.
Yep.
Everybody else, I'd have to say, is a roll of the dice. Maybe they have a big week. Maybe they don't. I even feel that way with Kirk Cousins.
Especially Kirk Cousins.
I want to know how you guys feel that have the fantasy managers that own Kirk. How do you guys feel with his production so far?
Man hasn't put 30 points up. No fantasy. So when you're playing with teams that have
Jalen Hurts,
Joe Burrow,
or
who's throwing up 53
Mahomes.
freaking points.
Yeah.
And your guy's throwing up 24 points. You're already out.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, no, not really that. You're not really out.
I mean,
let's say everybody else
in
their team does like 1-5 or 1-4.
My team does that too.
Then you back in it.
Then you back in it.
But that's what happens.
Because I actually thought I was gonna lose. They were gonna pick me to lose, but I had to like score 50 or 60 points with 2 players. And Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper did that and beat Jeopardy for me to go into the finals.
Yep.
So it can happen. I'm not saying that the shit can't happen, but it definitely can. So, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Kirk Cousins, and I just never have.
I just had him
all the time.
He was just a backup.
No, of course. No, I understand it.
There was no other good ones, but I mean, Danny Dimes is on this radar now. I might pick him up.
Yeah.
He's on our waiver wire, man. Come on, look at this. We got him. We know, man. All right, so we're gonna shift this a little bit. We're gonna take our ways to the Raiders, and we're gonna talk about my man Derek Carr. I like this guy, man. I don't know what's with this guy. I just pick him up every year. And yeah, basically LV, baby. Sponsor us, by the way. Get our tablecloth LV or something. But I like him. Against New Orleans Saints, I don't know.
Not a fan.
It's like a mediocre.
But
at this point,
Derek Carr is like a magician. 1 week he's good, next week you already seen his magic show.
Yep.
You know, so it's like you get what you got. Josh Jacobs, on the other hand, is balling.
The chef in the kitchen.
He's the most consistent running back going forward in the NFL right now. He has been killing it. My boy started out the first 2 weeks, 9 points, 11 points. Since then, 16, 37, 32, 38. Come on now, guys. He is balling. He's a line lock, hands down. There's no question that needs to be asked. Start him.
That's a fact.
Of course.
He's had 9 touchdowns in the last 3 games, guys. Come
Enough said.
They love the run game.
38.5 points last game.
They love the run game. There's only 2 players they realistically like over there.
Jacobs, Adams.
And
Talk to me.
So Adams, 8 for 95 last week. I'm taking it, bro. I'm taking that all day. No touchdown again, but I'm taking it. You know why? Because Derek Carr loves him, and I got something in my goddamn eye. It's killing me.
I basically think it's safe to say that guaranteed line locks with this game is Josh Jacobs, Devonta Adams, nobody else.
Fact.
In my opinion.
What if?
I would even do maybe in a flex play Mac Hollins.
Yeah, you like Mac.
I do. Because you know what? Derek Carr throws him the goddamn ball.
Yeah.
You know, I can't even deny it. I see him doing more than Hunter Renfrow.
12.4 last week.
So, if you got, I mean, he's on our waivers in our league. So,
yeah.
I mean, if you need him, he's definitely a nice. I would definitely start him in a flex play if need.
100%. 100%. I like that. All right, let's go over to New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara show.
Basically.
And who's over there? Jameis Winston.
He's back,
He's
baby.
back.
He's
Dalton.
back.
I saw him on our waivers.
I just think that he makes a lot of questionable throws. He forces a lot of throws. Great quarterback, forces a lot of throws, throws a lot of picks. Chris Olave was doing his thing with Andy Dalton.
Had it one-handed.
Yeah, insane. Him and Kamara are my must locks. They're definitely locked. As far as everybody else, again,
Tyson Hill's gonna take a back seat. You're not gonna see him at quarterback this week.
no. Maybe a tight end play with him if you guys think that he'll do good.
You got Jarvis Landry, Michael Thomas, still questionable.
Yeah, what do you got going on with Michael Thomas? Ruled out for Thursday's game against the so he's ruled out already.
Did he?
He's ruled out against Arizona already.
Who, Michael Thomas?
Juwan Johnson too, tight end, 20 points, bro.
Yep.
Shit.
I'm iffy about Juwan Johnson. I don't know if I would want to pick him up because let me see what his
Andy
target
Dalton
share
had
looks like.
41.55
I mean, his target share is decent. He got 6 against Cincinnati. He got 5 against Arizona.
Did he run at all? Nope. It was just 5. He had 5 He had basically 5 catches, 5 targets. He caught all of them, 32 yards, 2 tutties. That's why he went off.
He's got like an 80% catch rate.
So he pretty much those tutties were probably red zone tutties because let's be real, you're throwing to a 6'6" guy in the end zone pretty much every time.
You know this.
Yeah, it's a guarantee.
You know this, man.
I would even probably start a Saints defense if I had them.
I would too.
Only because I feel like they're gonna play good against
Cardinals. No, not playing Cardinals. They're playing
the Raiders.
the Raiders.
LB.
But that's pretty much it on my on these New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
That's offending.
What do we got up next, Bri?
We got the New England Patriots
The New England
going
Patriots.
into the New York Jets.
New England disaster.
What did I say? Did I say New York, England? New York Patriots? I said New England, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a brain fart for a hot
This team
minute.
got to figure out what they're doing over here. Simple as that.
Well, you know what's really funny, man? See, they had the week before they had, I forgot what their defense had. They had a great defensive game, but they put up like, I don't know, over like 30 points or something.
Zappy was playing.
Something like that. Was Zappy in that game?
There was a lot of
Right down the field, and they get the interception on the deflection. Bailey Zappi airs it out. Looking for Parker with a spinning catch.
He's injured still, right? Or they just not started?
Matt Jones just got benched. He was never hurt in last night's game.
Okay.
By the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Zappy just.
I thought he was hurt. That's why Zappy came in. I didn't really watch too much of the New England game.
Come back.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Come back and have a performance. Like
The whole crowd. You know what? They're in New England.
They're
getting stomped out. Yeah, they were. I mean, I think that their hand was forced, but I just think all around it was a bad move that they did that.
Yeah.
I think they had a good quarterback in Mac Jones, and I still think that.
What did Damian Harris do for you?
Nothing.
2.3 points.
Really?
Yeah, he pulled the Kenyon Drake on us.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Jacoby Myers, 11-4. Seems like he might be the top Patriots guy over there, man.
Receiver.
Yeah, you know who I really thought was going to...
Andre Stevenson had 24 points.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, and I was up like 60 points, bro. That's crazy that he came out with
24.9 points last year.
I would only, and this is me personally, I would only start Ramon Stevenson.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. See, it's so funny, man. With Jacoby Myers, I would have thought Devontae Parker, being as tall as he is, he would be in that offense somewhere. He would be mixed in.
Had no choice to start doing.
Bro, they traded for Devontae Parker, and then what happened? Nothing.
Patriots defense, 10 points against Chicago.
I'll take it. I'll take it though. You know why? Because they probably weren't projected 10.
No.
5.
Probably
Yeah.
Probably 5.
You know. See, that's crazy.
5, 6 around there probably.
All right, let's bring our way back over here. Taking LaGuardia. Oh wait, no, they're not even in here. They're in New Jersey. Stupid stadium. We're gonna go over to the Jets now.
Gangrene.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this big team right here. This big Gangrene. They really stepping up, man. They're what, 5-6-1?
Yeah, but let's see how they
they're
play.
5-2.
5-2. Okay.
Let's see how they project this week without Brees Hall now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So look for Michael Carter. You're gonna start him this week.
James Robinson.
Now they picked up James Robinson, but
He's questionable too.
he's questionable. I think I don't know what he's questionable for. What is it? A shoulder?
No, vagina.
Quick hitter for the Jets. Covers 7 yards. We're watching two teams.
That's what it is.
That's how you catch someone off guard right quick. It's just vagina.
Second snap for Denzel
Basically.
Mims. He's in there to go to the run game.
There's no probably has to clear medical waivers and stuff.
Yeah, well, he's going to play this week, but Michael Carter is going to get the start this week. Look for, I say, give it like 3 weeks. James Robinson will be having that backflip himself.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're happy for James Robinson owners. I'm one of them.
Went to an elite team right
Do we have any must locks?
Bro, look at all these Qs over here.
now. Locks over here.
Elijah Moore, he's questionable. Corey Davis,
Must lock would
questionable.
have been Brees Hall, but he's not here. So
Conklin, what's he doing?
Michael
what's he
Carter,
doing these
maybe
days?
if you have nobody else.
4-2,
422? Nah, that's crazy.
Michael Carter, if you have nobody else.
Well, you're going to start Michael Carter regardless.
But you
Yeah,
can't even.
between you're probably
Garrett
gonna
Wilson
if you
too.
have them, you're probably gonna Michael Carter and Garrett Wilson. Those two players
Yeah.
are like right now the Jets' bread and butter. They have to depend on them. They have to do something. Tyler Conklin might even get some uptake, and also Braxton Berrios, given the team that's going on here.
Now
they're playing great football though. So
Yeah, they are.
I just got a question. Now, what if, right, James? What are we doing with James? Are we starting him this week?
I
I feel like we should. Now,
would. Did any of you guys learn your lesson
I
with
think
Christian
so.
McCaffrey?
that's what I'm saying.
It's a similar scenario. I'm sure he probably looked at the playbook while they flew over to wherever he was going.
Yeah, but James Robinson has more time now. This is the thing. Christian McCaffrey didn't have that much time.
I know, but it's like
I would've-
And-
1 week,
I would have
like
started.
less than 7 days.
Yeah, but realistically, how hard is it? You got to run through the tackles. It's the same plays. It's
Yes
just
and no.
different names.
I would-
Yes and no,
started.
because he's got to know blocking schemes, audible calls while they're at the line.
That's
Yeah.
true.
There's like,
I wouldn't start him.
I mean,
I would have thought maybe a
he'll
goal line
probably
back.
learn a good section and be able to run a cluster of plays. Not saying that he's not going to. Do I think that his ceiling is high this week though? No. I think he's limited only for that reason.
Yeah.
Once he actually gets a week or two in there, I think it's completely different.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
start him.
think that moving forward, yes, he will be a good guy to pick up.
Yeah, that's cool. So you know what? Maybe not. Maybe don't start it
I
this
wouldn't
week.
start him.
If you have to, I mean, go for it.
How
But
did CMC do this week? In
he
comparison.
was like a 10 or 11 pointer,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he
Honestly,
really
I
does.
don't. Yeah, he
Just
didn't really.
use it.
It wasn't a big.
Unless
leap
you
for him.
have to, and you have no other option, start him. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Start him up.
Moving forward, though, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they are stepping into the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium,
man.
The
baby.
Eagles, they're gonna face the undefeated Eagles.
Kenny Pickett,
God.
hopefully he can have a step-up game from Sunday night.
Yeah.
You know, the Dolphins really just had his number on Sunday, and
Yes! Touchdown!
I gotta see some uptick from this offense. Najee Harris, a little bit of a uptick as far as with his play, but still 12 points, not good.
No.
You want your starter, your stud like Najee to be pulling in 20, 30 points like an Eckler is doing.
Facts.
Unfortunately, that's not happening
Thank
here.
God he's on a bye
This
week.
Pittsburgh Steelers is
Yeah.
trying to figure out who they are, and I personally, even though there's some good people on this team, I still say everybody that you start on this team is a roll of the dice here.
Yeah.
Are they going to get the ball? Yes. How much? Can't
Don't know.
tell you.
So Deontay Johnson being the number one over there had a decent day. 9.6, what are you? 5 for 42. And then you had Claypool, who
9 points.
9 points.
Yeah.
5 for 41. They basically had a similar thing. But you know who showed out over there? Who?
Fryerman.
15
points. My man he secured 8 of 9 targets for 75 yards. We like that especially as a former tight end myself. We love that kind of play. I love when a quarterback looks for their tight ends, especially when they were in the red zone a decent amount of times. It was just an all-around good game for him.
I have a weird feeling that, like, all these, like, the Pittsburgh, like, Najee Harris, Deontay Johnson, like,
George Pickens had
Prior Moon, Claypool, maybe not Claypool, but those 3 players were all starting those players. Now, taking a look at the rookie who we were all supposed to be starting once, the Pickens got in the goddamn game, he did 18-1 last week. It's not so bad. He had 6 for 61 and a touchdown. I think that's his first touchdown. I'm almost sure that it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Good for him. So hopefully there's a little connection going on over there. Pickens, Pickett. We can have the PP.
Yeah, this week I don't think they have that same look. On the other side of the football, they got the Philadelphia Eagles, and they are, my friend, playing what is called great football.
Killer.
Yeah. They are stomping out teams left and right. My boy Jalen Hurts completed 15 of 25 pass attempts for 155 yards and 2 touchdowns, while adding 27 yards on 9 carries. He's balling right now. Has the Philadelphia Eagles hitting on all cylinders right now.
Yep.
No matter what, he's a line lock. Brian, tell him how you feel about this running game with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh man, I was gonna let you take Miles Sanders. You had my man.
I was gonna let you do it.
Okay, there we go. Miles Sanders, man, 18 rushing attempts, 71 yards and a tutty. Reception, 1 yard. That was realistically it. But he's a runner, man. He's a runner, and guess what he got you? Like 16 points.
My boy, coming off the bye week from this past week, I think this week they are all healthy and going to be hitting on all cylinders against this team, man. Pittsburgh is going to be getting the full brunt of the Philadelphia Thanos Eagles.
Yep. And
A.J. Brown, too.
Yeah, A.J. Brown caught the touchdown last week, man. So that A.J. Brown, man, he's going to be a definite line lock. You know that. We know that.
Yeah, most of this offense is a line lock, including their defense, especially against this Pittsburgh team.
Yeah. Philly defense it's been going pretty decent, pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're ranked 8th, so you're gonna want to lock them in.
That's a fact. Dallas Goedert, bro, start him. Look at his
numbers.
His numbers before the bye, crazy, bro. Crazy. 17, 12, 11, 13. Like, bro, he's getting the target. 6 targets, 9 targets, 6 targets. Like, he's getting it. We love it. You love it.
I love it.
Say it again. Bam. Start him. Anybody else to go over on this?
Nah, for the most part, I think you guys all know who we're going to be starting over there. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Miles Sanders, and Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert.
Yep.
And their defense is a lock. If you have them in some shape or form, you're starting them.
Yo, definitely starting them. All right, we're going to go to the next game. We got the Tennessee Titans versus Houston. We have a problem because... We're going to get to them later, actually. Houston. We'll talk Tennessee right now. Ryan Tannehill. I was about to just go off on them because they're fucking garbage.
I know. They just did nothing.
Nah. And, all right, so Ryan Tannehill, he did 13 for 20, 132 on the air. No touchdowns, a fumble, couple carries, 6 yards.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see Ryan Tannehill there much longer.
No?
Yeah, too many failed attempts in the playoffs. And now this season's just a bust.
How long has he been with them?
I'm not exactly sure. I think he's been with them for 3 or 4 plus years now at this point. 3 playoff attempts. They did good, but did not far enough. I don't see them this year being a contender at all. Besides Derrick Henry, and even Derrick Henry hasn't even been a force like he has been in previous years.
Yeah, no.
I think Derrick Henry needs to come over to a Raven jersey. That would be nice to see.
That would be very cool.
As far as anybody else, though, Brian and Justin, they're all shit.
You don't like anybody?
Justin would say.
They're all shit.
No shit. Don't lock none of them.
Yeah,
you heard that here. You don't even need to hear that.
Yeah.
You just need to play.
Austin Hooper, you're not even going to start him. Don't even worry. He's terrible himself.
I'm sure that you guys, I mean, in some shape or form, have to start some of these guys, but if you don't have to, stay away from them.
That's a fact.
I would say the same thing on the other side of the ball too.
Almost. Yeah, there's maybe like 1 or 2 starters over there realistically, but that's really, again, that's really it.
Damian Pierce.
Yeah.
If
Houston really not really a big starting side either, other than Damian Pierce.
No. I mean, I wouldn't even start Brendan Cooks this week.
No. Much of their team is not start worthy. If you guys are starting them,
Good luck to
good
you.
luck to you guys. Moving forward, we got
the next game we have Washington Commanders against the Indianapolis Colts.
there we go.
That's a game I'm gonna like this game.
I like Taylor Heineke. Honestly, I didn't think he did bad. I think they managed the run game between Brian Robinson and Gibson really well.
Yeah.
I think they're a good pair for each other. Honestly, they're a good combination. And Scary Terry and Curtis Samuel, keep doing your guys' thing out there, man. Hopefully they can turn this football team around. I know they're in a tough division. The NFC East is just a crazy.
Bro, they're
crazy
all
hard division.
Besides the Redskins, the Commanders, it's tough over there.
Yeah. Both 3 teams, Dallas, Philly, and the New York Giants are all keeping it interesting over there.
Really well. So basically, what you're taking away from this is Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson are they're right here with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Brian Robinson last week had a good week.
No,
but Antonio Gibson did. He got the touchdown. He actually, did he get the touchdown? Yeah, he got an air touchdown. Got 59 on the ground with 10 rushing attempts. So
he got 3 or 4 targets for 18 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, Robinson again. He got 12 points, but
I was surprised.
Again, I'd start them both.
I would start them both.
Can't go wrong.
Easy peasy, bro.
Won't even lie to you. Can't go wrong with it. It's not a bad option.
Definitely not.
Gibson 20 points. We like that. And I think Taylor Heineke slings the rock pretty good. He completed 20 of 33 passes for 201 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yes, he had an interception. But he kept the game close for the most part. 23-21, and they took the game over the Packers. So.
Yep.
He even had 2 rushing attempts for 4 yards. So you're not getting that kind of play with Wentz, honestly.
No.
Nope.
And so over here on Indianapolis, man, Matt Ryan, they sat him. They said, "You're not playing no more, kid."
I think he's done. I think he has thrown his last ball in Indianapolis uniform.
Really?
I think so. Sam Engler is taking the helm this week. Not sure how I feel about it. Don't really know much about him.
No, he hasn't played a game yet.
It's going to be interesting to watch this unfold, how this offense does. I mean, obviously, you're going to have to start these guys, Michael Pittman and Paris Campbell, but
yeah, you got to start them.
Not sure how I feel about it. Going to be watching this one. Hopefully their skill guys can get it done.
Yeah. Jonathan Taylor last week got you 16-5. I mean, he's doing his thing over there. He's running the rock. Naheem Hines is, again, he's in the passing route. He's passing now.
Does Naheem Hines take like a seat almost? Because
last week Naheem Hines got like nine something points. So
Jimmy Garoppolo takes a little bit of a step up. I don't know how I feel about this offense though. Christian McCaffrey a little bit more time now to spend with practicing with them. It's going to be interesting to see this team moving forward, guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially with this offense.
I wonder what role Jeff Wilson Jr. is going to have now that Christian McCaffrey's there. Is he going to be the change of pace back, or are they going to?
I think they're going to tandem him. They have to. There's no way that they just take Christian McCaffrey and dub out Wilson while he's been the backbone of their team for a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't do that to that man.
Yeah.
George Kittle though, I think he's doing big things now. Now that he's back from this injury finally and probably at 100%, back-to-back decent games between week 6 and week 7. We hope to keep that same momentum going into week 8.
That's it.
My guys projected 11 points, but we both know that's not what he's going to get.
He's going to get a little bit more. he got that little love with Jimmy G going on now. They be cooking up a little bit here and there.
Absolutely.
Debo Samuel's questionable. He's got a hammy, so just keep an eye out. He is going to be playing, it looks like, but just keep an eye out. You never know, because if Debo Samuel sits, you got Ayuk, who he's not a bad pickup. Ayuk's not bad. If Debo's out. If Debo's out. If Debo's going, don't even look his way.
Yeah.
No, not even worth it.
All right. Moving on, though. What else we got on the other side?
With the Rammies.
Those Rammies?
Yeah.
Oh, the Rammies.
Matty Static.
Yeah.
Not a fan, honestly, of this Super Bowl team this year. Not really performing with what I think they have. A lot of players underperforming. Won't mention any names. Allen Robinson. But hey,
Yeah. it's like realistically
not much to say other than it's like Matthew Stafford to Cooper Kupp or hands off to Darrell Henderson.
Maybe Cam Akers gets some love. He's projected 11. Not Cam Akers. I'm sorry, Tyler Higbee.
He's not playing with them.
Yeah, no. Cam Akers is like, I'm not playing with you, bro. They're gonna ship him out soon.
Malcolm Brown, he takes the number 2 spot over there, 4-6. Probably not gonna start him, honestly. Shit,
Darrell Henderson, you're gonna start though.
Yeah, you're probably gonna start either Kupp or Henderson. Those are only people I would guaranteedly start. Anybody else, they could just.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this Rams team figures out what they got going on here. Defending champs, looking like a weak team in the NFC.
Yeah, man. Crazy how the Super Bowl champs are like. They're not acting like they are Super Bowl champs.
Not at all.
No. Offense and defensively has just been underperforming on a crazy rate.
Well, hopefully soon they get Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
They can maybe, because there's talks about trading him. So, because Von Miller's been tweeting about it and shit. So if,
Odell doesn't play on this team.
No.
He's a free agent. Just so you know.
And that's Buffalo.
Well, that's Buffalo. That's what I was talking about.
It's alright.
It's all right.
This is Brian. I'm signing off. I'm going to leave. I actually missed.
Nah, because we have your game next.
Yeah, let's just head over to that game now, because if you didn't start Cooper, if you're not going to start Cooper Kupp and Darrell Henderson, then move forward from this team, because those are the only 2 people right now I see really doing anything in fantasy point related
On that team.
No.
Maybe Tyler Higbee, if you're feeling froggy with a tight end, you start that, but I'm pretty sure you're going to, because there is nobody better than him right now.
Feeling frog.
That's on the waivers. Moving forward, though, we got
The New York Giants.
Yep.
And who they versus off on? The Seahawks. That's lovely.
Man.
Danny. I got a new name. He's not
God.
Danny Dimes. He's not Danny fucking Dimes. He's not that anymore.
Danny Ice.
No, he's Danny Hot Wheels Jones.
I'm
Daniel Hot Wheels Jones.
That's crazy.
Because my mind's running, bro. 10 running attempts, 100 yards.
just like Kenny Galladay is going to be good for you.
11, I'm sorry. 11, 7, and a tutty. I'm sorry.
Crazy.
That's crazy, bro. And then he threw for 202 in the air, got a tutty in the air. I'll take it.
Yeah, 35 points from Danny Hot Wheels.
The Giants are looking to trade Saquon. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they might.
That was another trade rumor. They're looking to trade Saquon White. They do all.
Giants fans, how do you guys feel if they trade Saquon? Hit us in the comments section.
That's a fact. Because if they go to, they trade him if they trade him, bro, the Giants are done.
It's done.
Done.
Why would you do that?
But we're gonna start Saquon though.
Yeah.
My man's a powerhouse over there. He's doing what he came over here to do. Just took him fucking 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years.
Do we see outside of Saquon anybody really that we would start outside of them? Point wise.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. Because
Wandale.
Darius Toney's still questionable. Wandale Robinson's questionable. Kenny Galladay's questionable.
Yeah. I don't know.
Even
Man,
Wandell.
Sterling Shepard went on
Rodgers.
IR.
Out.
They look to Darius Slayton to step up big this week
Daniel
with Marcus
Bellinger,
Johnson.
Daniel Bellinger's out, so it's gonna be a whole new
That's what I'm
slate.
saying.
You're gonna have Richie James out there. You're gonna have Darius Slayton out there.
I
You
like
might
him.
even see David Sills out there. You never know.
Fucking Danny Hot Wheels Jones make it happen.
Oh hell yeah! He's gonna run all over them. Bro, Daniel Jones puts up like 55 points this week. Run yards against Seattle. 100%.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe.
Ding, Harry Potter. Freaking dime. Get the curtain.
Dimes.
All right, let's run over to Seattle now with the big boy, Geno Smith.
They're balling right now. DK Metcalf is definitely going to be out. They have to do surgery. Not sure what the outlook is on there, but definitely he's out for a few weeks.
They got surgery on him, they said?
Yeah, he's going to get surgery. So, unfortunately, he's not going to be in the lineup.
See, they have him lined up here with projections.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And if he's going to
because they just don't have an outlook on anything.
He does not need
That's
surgery.
true.
I thought he was getting the
Coach
laparoscopic
Pete Carroll said
surgery.
Monday that Metcalf does not need surgery.
Okay, so maybe you don't need surgery. Is it late?
That was Monday, October 24th. So who knows?
Alright.
Things should have changed from now.
Yeah, you
He might need surgery.
Yeah, the thing I read, I'm pretty sure it said that he has to have
That was from
surgery.
yesterday, so it could have.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You just like...
Because he's on my team. He's on my team.
But no, I was watching heavily. I was playing this game last week. I was watching crazily about what happened with DK as soon as I seen him get carted off.
Yeah.
Because what happened was he actually went to the sideline and then was carted to the back.
Yep.
And that's when...
Thought he had to take a poop again.
Yeah.
Basically.
One could hope. Kenneth Walker was a bowler.
30 points.
You're starting Kenneth Walker and you're... I mean... I think Tyler Lockett now is going to be a must lock now because of no decaf.
I would put Tyler Lockett in that
heard
lock. No decaf.
No one heard that.
No decaf in my coffee, please.
Yeah, so we got no decaf. Only Tyler Lockett is their must, I think, over there. And I think Noah Font steps up, too.
Yeah. I see, man. That's a Fendi. All right. Let's run over to the Sunday night. Prime time. Green Bay Packers.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Against
Dun, dun,
Buffalo.
dun, dun.
Green Bay Packers versus the Buffalo Billies.
Oh my God! If you were like me, you abandoned ship from the Green Bay Aaron Rodgers quarterback.
Yeah.
I am tired of 21 points. If I wanted that, I would have had my grandma throwing the ball.
Pretty much.
Ooh.
Oh,
So you're saying Aaron Rodgers is like your grandma?
Yeah.
Your grandma's better.
Grandma's way better.
Oh my God.
Grandma always has Sunday sauce, and Aaron Rodgers is not bringing that Sunday sauce at all. If it wasn't for Aaron Jones and for AJ Dillon, they'd be doing goddamn shit.
Yeah.
Lazard, I think he's battling an ankle or shoulder injury. I apologize. He was hurt late third quarter, had to come out, did not return to the game.
Nope.
Romeo Doubs should have a big week this week.
No.
You heard it here first. Sammy Watkins moves up, but don't know if he'll have the kind of playmaker ability that your boy Lazard had.
That's a
Robert Tonyan, I think has a decent week this week, especially if Lazard doesn't go. Take it to Brian.
I like Aaron Jones this week, man. My man had 30 points last week. Basically, it was like 29 and whatever, but it was like 30 points. So realistically speaking, Aaron Jones is killing it. What I'm a little disappointed in is AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon's just, he's not doing, I mean, he was alright, but 1.9 this week?
Yeah, he's definitely been going down.
What happened?
On the downward spiral. Like, he started out last season and early this season, him and Aaron Jones kind of evenly matched around the same projections. Not so much here. Aaron Jones has officially taken off as the lead back. AJ Dillon's definitely playing the back seat to that. Should definitely be interesting, with them moving forward. But
what I like,
not a fan.
What I like in this, I do like. What I like. What I don't like is he's gonna have to be a sit, AJ Dillon, this week.
Yeah,
100% sit, man. You drafted him nicely. Gonna have to be a sit. Sorry to tell you guys that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I agree.
Don't do that. Don't start him this week. So, anyways, we'll roll over to Buffalo.
Buffalo. Like my second favorite team.
Is it?
They were my dad's number one. He loved the Buffalo Bills. Not anybody on this roster, actually.
No.
But he was always a fan. They're playing great football.
Oh, they're playing great.
Josh Allen. Guy's a stud.
Yep.
Stephon Diggs, lead receiver over there. He's catching 90% of the passes out of there.
Stephon Diggs, where'd he come from? What team was
Minnesota. He was the one that
Right.
called the Minnesota Miracle.
Right, bro.
That's where he was rise to fame. And then his brother came into the league and then was a shutdown corner for Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how our fantasy owners feel about Devin Singletary. I'm going to take you over to Justin to answer that one.
Devin Singletary hasn't even put up more than probably, 15 points in 10 weeks?
I know.
So, I mean, I'm just expecting at least 25.
He's really only had like 2 big weeks.
Right.
Week 3 and week 6.
It's only week 7, 8, so I'm not going to fully count them out.
Especially against Green Bay.
Well,
Green Bay got a decent defense.
I feel like Diggs is the number one that they go to.
Yeah, they coming off a bye this week, so they should all be nice and fresh.
Days.
So it's going to definitely be a nice Sunday night game here.
100%. I also like Gabe Davis in this, man. Gabe Davis is like, it's him and Diggs. They got like a little thing going on there, man. Either way, you know, you're going to have a second wide receiver that eats over there because they love to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Diggs, Gabe Davis, I say we plug him in and play him.
Not a bad decision.
Nah, bro. Dawson Knox, he's decent too. I mean, besides week 6 was his alright. That was like his best week, but other besides that, it was like a little downhill. But again, they like to throw the ball. I say give him a chance, man. Give him a chance. See what Dawson Knox.
I think it's the Buffalo Bills show for this one, and there's no doubt about it.
I don't see them losing against Green Bay.
I think your must starts are Josh Allen and Diggs on this. Hands down, they're a great combo. If you got both of those players, you're the real MVP.
I say you're also going to start Davis and Singletary. You got to give him a chance, man.
Yeah.
Got to do it. Got to do it, man. Especially with this late in the season with buys coming around the corner.
Yeah, Josh Allen, he's a big ball thrower. He throws the ball around and he dishes it out a lot. So definitely be not a bad decision to start those guys.
No, that's offending. All right, we are going to end that now on the Sunday, and we're going to take a nice rest and wake back up because it's Monday, baby.
Like this.
Like this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. I just like that drum solo
I know.
part. We're gonna.
You should add that in when we do the video.
So we're gonna talk about Cincinnati. It's our last game here of the evening. We talk Cincinnati versus the Cleveland Browns.
Come on now.
Joe Dirt, bro. Joe Shiesty.
Joe Dirt.
I don't know why I called him Joe Dirt, but it just felt right, bro.
Yeah, he balled last week. A division game like this, it's really, it's something. Bro threw for 481 yards for 3 tutties. And he ran 3 times for 20 yards.
Only quarterback to do it this season.
53-75, Joey Burrows. He is a burrow killing it out there.
Yeah.
And I think he continues this wave up against Cleveland and smashes them on Monday Night Football.
100%. I believe
got
that.
Chase, Mixon, Higgins.
Yeah.
It's over.
Burrow start. Jamar Chase is a start. Mixon is a start. Higgins and Boyd. Honestly, Boyd I would only put in a late round flex.
Yeah.
Everybody else is a Glock. Especially when Joe Burrow's at the helm, you're starting them.
Yep.
Crazy.
Hands down. As far as that, I'm not really much of a fan of the Bengals defense. I think they give up a lot of points to receivers, and I think that's going to be the difference maker that happens over on the other side of the ball.
With the
Which I think hopefully, the Cincinnati Bengals they do what they're supposed to do, because on paper they should win.
Yeah. I mean, the defense of the Browns, they've been pretty bad.
Yeah.
They're scoring maybe like 4 points, 3 points. One time they got a negative point rounding. So, I mean, you can score on the Browns. David Njoku's out.
Yep.
My man got what? Zoomed in all the way. David Njoku got what? Like an ankle injury. Diagnosed Monday, high left ankle, so he'll be out for a couple weeks. Yep. So,
be the Chubb, Cooper, and Hunt show.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So Harrison Bryant's going to be his next man up at tight end, but we ain't looking at him. Let's be real.
No, I think it's a Cincinnati show, and I think you lock in Joe Mixon, Chase, and Burrow. And that's a fact.
So,
on the other side, though,
that's a fact.
I'm not sure if I would be really so much locking anybody. I'm not really a fan. Maybe Nick Chubb and Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Those would be my locks if I was to choose. Brissett has not shown enough to really show that he's an elite quarterback yet or passer. So I really just think that this is a one-sided football game.
Facts, because with Jacoby Brissett, he hasn't even broken out in the last 2 games over 16 points. So it's like they like to run the ball more, I believe.
Yeah, he does.
They go with what they got, and
Let me see his attempts.
He comes back week 13.
22 for 27, 21 for 45, 21 for 34. So he's throwing it a little bit.
Yeah.
He regressed last week, but
I just can't wait for that game. When Deshaun Watson comes back week 13,
oh man,
I can't wait to see what happens over here because I think they're going to shake it up and I think they are going to start him.
They might.
I think this whole entire time that boy's been reading this goddamn playbook and learning everything.
I hope so.
I imagine that when he comes out, I think he's starting. He's playing his whole. They're going to Houston and playing at Houston.
Yeah.
And his first return game. Come on now.
So they're going to start him.
Yep.
But anyway, guys, that wraps us up. You want to follow us at _LI_fantasy_football_talk. That's our IG.
That's it. Get it. And then you're going to follow us on TikTok at L.I.F.F.T.
We're going to tag it all in the comments.
Boom.
That way you guys have it. This is Brian.
Bravo.
And Justin.
Deuces. Signing out.
New butler, 4 new maids to clean my house. Get my mama, my daddy, I'm day one nigga, key to my house. Made 500,000 every time you see.